been single for about 2.5 years, and I'm waiting until marriage to have sex. So whenever I go on dates with men, I tell them up front, like, I'm waiting until marriage because I don't want to waste my time and I don't want to waste their time. And they're like, okay, cool. Like, I respect you. I respect that. Then, later down the line, they're like, oh, you were serious. Like it was a game. I don't have time for games. And so my friends think that I'm ruining my chances by telling them that up front. So my question to you would be, basically, when should I tell a guy, like how many dates should I go on before I reveal that?
As I look into my crystal ball, I see a woman who decided to stop having sex with men because she thinks that if she stops having sex with men, that she will find a man who's going to wait around to marry her to have sex. That's what I think. A lot of females decide that if they give up the sex, if they, stop having sex, that they'll find a guy who wants to be with them for who they are. Because a lot of women fail to realize the first passage of the Holy Scripture. A man's objective is to fuck me. They forget this. Men see us as something to conquer before they see us as something to love. These are facts. You're not going to know how a man really feels about you until after he sleeps with you. I really think that it's important for women to stop putting so much emotional stock into sex. If you fuck a guy and he dips, your world should not crumble. My world crumbles if I go to a bar and pay my tab. Ugh. Just kidding. Now, the whole response to this situation. Remember when I mentioned the first scripture about a man's objective being to fuck you? You're supposed to take this lust and turn it into money. Stop crying over guys trying to dick you down and waste your time and profit off of this. I mean, it's either play or get played. If you can't beat them, well, you can't beat them. Yeah, fuck that. Beat them. Shit. I mean, let them, don't tell them that you're not going to have sex with them because you won't get any money. Let them think that. A man has to know that he's going to fuck you like he knows the sun is coming up tomorrow. He should better look in his crystal ball and see some pussy. But because it's a dirty crystal ball, he'll see the pussy. Ha ha ha. So, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say anything. And you don't have to have sex with men to get money. I repeat, you do not have to have sex with men to get money. Case in point. And Hoe Tactics talks all about this. It's all about the mind fuck. But you have a lot of impoverished men who will loudly exclaim that, oh, you're fucking, and you have to do this to get my money, and you have to do that because they're poor. And remember what I said about the man's objective. When men are spending money on you, they are usually half-ass calculating how much they decide to spend to hit. So if a guy is really, really broke, he can't afford to just give you money and spend money on you and you not jumping in his bed. So he, in his impoverished mind, because remember, poverty starts in the mind, he can't imagine spending any type of money, include washing his goddamn hoopty and not hitting. So don't let these broke dudes scream from the mountaintops of a trash pile telling you that you can't do this. Because they don't matter. Remember, if he ain't supporting, he ain't important. And broke men are not important. So any woman that does not want to have sex and she's just sick of guys and doesn't want these dudes running through her because she finally understands that most of the men, 9 times out of 10, are not earning your body. You are lusting after them because you got tingles all in your vag. You think it's love, and it's not. You're horny, and you're putting more stock into guys that needs to be there. If you pretended that that man was ugly and you looked at how he treated you, would you let him hit? The answer is no. Cute ain't cutting it, sisters. Remember that shit. Treat all men like they're ugly. As in how you kind of just don't give a fuck. Because it works. It really does work. It keeps you focused. And once you become a hoe, you start looking at how men treat you over how they look. So that's one reason why I encourage whole behavior, because it really does keep you focused. And so that way, when you find a handsome man that you actually want to be with, you're going to look at how he treats you. You're going to be so enlightened. You're going to be insulted that this hot ass man with all these muscles and dimples is texting you asking for sex for the first time. And you're going to be insulted. You're going to block his bitch ass. You know why? Because you're a hoe and you know better. So I would love for you guys to send this to some confused bitches. Maybe they'll learn something. I hope they do. Because remember, all of this shit is really our fault. Because guys are doing this shit because they can and they are still hitting. So until we change this dynamic, this shit will continue. Remember, I'm going to save the world one simple bitch at a time.